Hello, welcome to Good Vibes Podcast. Just sorting out some technical issues. We'll be there in a few minutes. Enjoy. You'll wait. In a minute, guys. You're right, I should do background music tonight. Do you know what? I might as well sit and chat while they're sorting out technical issues. Welcome to the Good Vibes Podcast today. I feel like I've gone in a very smooth talking voice right now. How you guys doing? Hope you're doing well. Welcome Levi, welcome Sonic, and everyone. I should do music in the background. My right ear is loving this. Is it only coming out of one ear? Is it any more coming out of one ear? Shouldn't be. Should coming out both. We do a bit of ASMR to start off the podcast. Hope you are doing well. We've got a few technical issues with webcams and laptops and audio right now. Right. We may be sorted. Who knows? I can introduce you to who I'm with today, guys. Is anything coming out one ear, Levi? Today, by the way, guys, don't know if I mentioned it. Today we'll talk about the COD beta, whether it was good or bad, because everyone on stream today played it on the podcast, so we've got everyone's views, and it should be quite interesting. Should be a good one. Just waiting for everyone to be ready, and we will start. Honestly, you think your left ear is just infected? Who knows? It could be. It could be Levi. We'll have to wait and see. I can't wait. Today's podcast is going to be a good one. So make sure you stick around. If you can, guys, please, while we're just in the starting room, please keep your tweeting out the stream, getting in Discords, getting it everywhere, all over the world, get it spreading. If you've got a friend, you know, go and share it with them. You know? Yeah, we can, Ben. How do you get mod? Mod, it's usually my YouTube pals and IRL people I give mod to. Sorry, Sonic. Maybe in the future. We'll see. I'll have to see, man. So this has been the longest starting soon screen I have ever done in a live stream in my life. Don't really know what else to talk about right now. Just gonna keep rocking and rolling. I'm just waiting for the all go from everyone else on the street. How you guys doing? What have you been up to, guys? Have you all had a good weekend? Do you know what's quite hard? We'll talk about this while we're waiting. Really hard is trying to talk, and it's only me that they can hear. But hearing you guys chat around me, not in the conversation, is so hard. No, please don't. They're all trying to distract me. They can't at the moment. It's just at the moment. Yeah, this is really hard. Trying to pretend that I'm not in a conversation with like 4 people at the same time. This is really hard. But how's everyone doing in chat? Are you all doing well? Are we ready, guys? Are we ready to start the Good Vibes podcast? Are we ready? I mean, I've been streaming for a full 6 minutes. Are we ready to start? I need to know if we need the heads up. You're right, game. Welcome to the live stream. We've got a few technical issues. Just waiting for everyone. Oh, it's a watch together. Yeah, we're gonna go in it later, so just get it up if you can. If you just join the stream, there's been a few technical issues with audio, not on my end. We're just waiting for everyone else to make sure everyone's set up. So I'm just asking you how your day's been. Has it been a good, gamer? Let us know. I feel like I'm talking in a very podcast voice. That's a good idea, Brandon. You guys don't know who I'm talking to, but well, there's Brandon. Are we ready, guys? Are we ready to start? We are ready. Right. Okay, here we go, guys. This is finally 7. Oh, wow. Wow, there we go. I get to right. I've just been told that we're ready to start, and there we go. Someone's already paused me. Hang on. Just going to deal with this question, and then we're ready to go. Right, guys, the time has come. The audio's fixed. It's been 8 minutes of streaming, a full 8 minutes and 10 seconds. Ripperoni pepperoni, I do agree. But guys, welcome to the Good Vibes podcast. Let's introduce you to everyone we have here on the podcast today. Here we go. Everyone can now be heard loud and clear. Hopefully, and can now be
Hello.
seen. There we go. Oh, that was not a good face to be pulling when I switched. We've just seen it come from the stream. That was absolutely brilliant. There we go. Joe in the chat as well. We've got 8 people watching right now. This is absolutely amazing, guys.
Hey,
if you can, please do be tweeting out stream, getting it all shared left, right, and centre. What's going on? We've just had about 5 to 10 minutes of ASMR. Basically, pretty much me just chatting with audio for what a podcast this is, I guess. Yeah, I would be as well with that. Scurry's looking great. He is. He's nice in the dark. And the gun.
Yes. Really appreciate that, Josh.
Oh.
Appreciate the honesty.
Anyway, guns out. What you call it? Guns out.
Do you mean someone's out, guns out?
Sun's out, guns out. Well, dark's out. It doesn't really work, does it?
Dark.
Anyway, so everyone in the stream played the COD beta. So, and feeling Oh, actually, this is a good question. Out of you three, who has played the COD the longest? Like, I don't actually
Shut
know.
up, Joe. I think it's been me. Probably.
Because you have no job.
What? No, hold on. You can't say that. Longest is in years, so you can't really say that.
Well, when did you start playing? Well, that's the question, really.
It was the one before World at War. So I think
One
it was
for World at War.
Yeah, Modern Warfare. Actually, tell a lie. I played one on the Wii.
Play one on the way.
Yeah.
It was
But I don't count that.
I really wouldn't count that. I wouldn't even brag about that.
every single one.
No, I'm not bragging. I'm just saying. But yeah, COD 4, yeah.
So you've been playing COD 4. When have you played since Scurry or them?
Modern Warfare 2. For me. Well, World at War was out, but I started World War 2, yeah.
Yeah, and then what about you, Ben?
Yeah, World at War. Yeah.
Well, I played a bit of World War 2, and then I didn't really play anything else till Black Ops then. So
yeah, which is the best one? Let's just get out there. Black Ops is the best one.
Oh no, here we go.
Killing me, Brandon. It's not.
I think it's fun. I think it's very fun, but actually balance-wise, it's probably not the best. But then what COD is balanced?
Yeah, but when you were younger, you didn't really think about the balance. No one cared. It was just get in and have fun. Which Black Ops?
Which Black Ops?
Pretty much.
Black Ops.
Just Black Ops, the first one. Yeah.
Call of Duty Black Ops is the most unbalanced game I've ever played in my life.
It's just fun.
But
it's just fun.
It's fun. Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with it. Scurry, Joe's asking what game you're playing.
I'm playing Black Ops 3 right now.
Black Ops 3. There you go. COD fanboy. Right, we'll start with you then, Scurry. Out of all the beta, you played the full weekend. What was your favourite and worst bit about it?
I've got to say the MX-9 being pretty much the only gun people would use.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a bit overpowered. That as well as body armor.
Yeah.
Being necessary to play the game, pretty much. And then on top of that, well, I'd say best thing.
Oh, Levi's speaking in the chat. AW was
I like the way the new kind of heroes thing, like how all each player has different roles, but you can use both. In say Black Ops 3, like you have to choose whether to use the Purifier or Heatwave, but in Black Ops 4, you've got both. Essentially,
yeah.
I like that. It makes it a bit more, gives it a bit of a wide variety of play.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good shout.
Yeah,
I think, in my personal opinion, the all the specialists were really OP.
Oh, they were. Don't get me wrong.
For something that you don't earn it. You don't Do you get what I mean? You just get it. It's OP.
But that's the equipment. Yeah, some of those need a nerf, but when you're using your specialist, as annoying as a barricade or a riot shield is, in a one-on-one gunfight, you should lose to a specialist. So
yeah,
really that overpowered.
I can agree with that.
People just it's much better that the riot shield is a specialist in comparison to it being something that someone can use every lap.
Yeah. Well, have you got anything to say about Levi's comment in the chat?
I'm just trying to ignore it.
I love DW.
Honestly, I'm just trying.
Trying to kill was on the Guns Went Ballast or I love DW.
AW.
It's
Very arcade.
I enjoyed it, but it's
not a great game, but it's still fun.
Yeah,
because the zombies was bullshit.
It's fun to go back to.
Fuck that.
That's how I see it. What? See, I quite enjoyed the zombies on AW. I got Day Zero in that. Yeah.
Day Zero. Oh, is that like a DLC pack?
No. So if you pre-ordered it, you got it a day before the actual release day. But
you have to pay for it though, so that's silly as hell.
Wait, is
that is terrible.
The TTK in Black Ops 4 or?
Yeah, which one are you talking about, Henry? Well, I think he's talking about the beta because he says time to kill is odd. Yeah, he's definitely.
Time still was odd, much longer, but that was a skilled game.
Yeah, I don't think there was anything wrong with the time. I don't think there's anything wrong with slowing down the time to kill because definitely it's completely different to any other COD game. But I don't think there was anything wrong with making it like that. Like it's just at the end of the day, it's a new COD. If you keep it exactly the same, it's gonna feel like the exact same COD. So you might as well change it. Do you know what I mean? I'd rather they change it. Oh yeah, with armor, I think armor's stupid. It needs a nerf. It needs a massive nerf.
Could you be able to pick something that flat out gives you more, like gives you a longer time to kill every single time you spawn? You should never be able to pick that. That doesn't. That's like.
It should be a specialist sort of thing. Like, you know, like with the healing.
I feel like that'd be too crazy because if it was a specialist, then I'd have to make it stronger than just 50 shields.
No,
because shield was 50 points.
No, they give you 100 or something like that. But like,
they give you 100.
They need to thingy.
Kill streaks were brilliant. Flipping Mantis was terrible. Oh my goodness me.
Thanks,
it's terrible. Within the Mantis, you'd put it down, they just walk around in a circle and just do nothing.
I never used the Mantis, so I never had an issue with it.
I never did because Ben didn't let me one time when I earned it. I ended the game.
I was crying.
No, it was literally one of the most frustrating kill shooters. You know, what's annoying as well, you couldn't reload it, and I know that sounds really stupid, but you had 4 missiles, right? You'd fire them, so you fire it goes down, but then say I was on 1, I couldn't reload it back to 4. I'd have to shoot that one, and then it reloads all 4, and it wound me up. So I'd just fire and reload. The Mantis, it was stupid.
Oh,
yeah.
Like you do that, but you shouldn't control the streak like that. You just should.
Well, that's what I mean. I shouldn't have to. It should just do its own thing. And AI should be amazing and flipping shoot at players. I mean, that can be fixed. It's not the end of the world. That.
What Henry said about the guns won't be ballast. They actually acted pretty quickly on the MX9.
Yeah. I'm about to say the MX9 was flipping stupid at the start. No,
it was stupid at the start, but it wasn't the best gun.
It is the best gun. It is the best gun.
I don't think it was.
What, are you going to say Spitfire?
It was like a really good peacekeeper. Yeah. Take anyone out at range and short.
I feel like the Spitfire was better though. The Scorpion.
The Scorpion was tough, man. I really enjoyed playing with it, but then the operator mods, which is something I want to get into as well. Like, Wildfire on that was absolutely ridiculous.
It was fun to use.
No, it wasn't.
It was.
It was too fast. Like there's a limit.
I can't believe, Brandon, you were actually able to control that Wildfire on it. Like literally.
I'm the best. What can I say?
It's stupid though. It's so stupid.
It is ridiculous.
But
literally, a whole clip of about 40 bullets would be gone in a second or less.
Yeah.
But that's not the best operator mod though that I found.
And do you know what? That's one talking about attachments and like you say operating mods and stuff. That's one thing I didn't like about the individual attachments. Didn't. I don't think it actually added anything to it, and I would like a flipping quick draw on my MX-9. I can't remember if it did, but from memory it didn't. Did it? Right. Well, a certain gun I wanted. Certain gun I wanted. A certain gun I was like, I want quick draw in this, and it didn't have it, and I was like,
it doesn't have quick draw. But the thing is, the ARs were really underpowered until you got to the swordfish.
Yeah.
Which obviously people use the level cap, so they'll be in a bad mindset about the fact that the subs are so much better. There's always a main sub and a main aim. Oh, that's just how it is.
Yeah. Well, you can't have. It must be impossible to have a range of weapons and not have one gun that's better than the other.
So So I mean, as swordfish, you can like. We were playing and I was trying to use the ARs for the first day and I was getting fried, and then Brandon unlocked the swordfish.
Yeah, that's it. That happened. Yeah. Well, that's something for ages. I was like, all the ARs need a buff, ARs need a buff. Then by the end of the beta, I was just kind of like, do you know what? They're actually all right. Like the KM was fine once you got used to it, and
the swordfish was like good.
Oh yeah, no, it was.
Yeah.
I didn't
like the starting sight on the swordfish though. It was like an ACOG weird.
Marksman
rifle. That was silly. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like how the AUG is 2 bullets as well.
Well, they did it for the first day because you couldn't you could one burst on the first day.
Yeah.
And on the second,
really? What was that with the swordfish?
No, like the
auger, whatever it was.
Yeah.
So I never used that.
The only way you can one burst with that now is by hitting 3 headshots. You can't hit 2 or anything like that. You have to hit all 3 headshots.
Yeah.
One burst. So yeah, I think they did a pretty good job reacting to it. The servers are great the whole weekend. I don't think the only bad thing is and the lifespan of the barbed wire, because that's just ridiculous. You couldn't.
Yeah.
See, I think that not right shield, the station that you can set up with like guardian thing in front of it, like the heat thing. I think that's a bit stupid.
That was the
you could block an entire house with that.
That was a specialist though, to be fair.
Yeah, I don't think it's any. That's what I mean. I think all the specialists are a bit OP, a little bit, not massively. I don't think, but. It's like that riot shield. Every time you get that riot shield, it's literally a guaranteed 5 kills.
That's your favourite, that is.
Oh yeah, it is, because it's flipping 9 bang every like 3-4 times a game. That's 3 kills. Riot shield, that's 3 kills.
I love Wolf though.
That sort of thing.
Oh no, Brandon.
Well, this is another thing. This is like I think they're OP, but at the same time. They're really fun to use.
They are a specialist.
So where do you draw the line with that? Because if you're having fun, it's just not fun to be on the other end of it. That's the problem.
Yeah.
And that's when you start to rage.
There's not really a way to counter it, is there?
Yeah, that's my thing with it. There's no way to counter a 9 bang. You can't lie down. You can't heal yourself. You can't do anything. That's what's stupid.
You can't aim. Because the way it works, your hand is up like that. You can still shoot, but you can't do anything else.
Yeah, but that's it. You should be able to crouch. You should be able to lie down. Tac mask. Val's just made a point, to be fair. Yeah, there is tac mask in the
but 9 bang. 9
yeah. Yeah, it did. Well, no, it supposedly does reduce it, but I think all it does is just the time to like it stops. Yeah.
Yeah.
It don't. I think the thing is, Val. I think like it doesn't. It should be 9 bangs are OP. That's it. They are just flipping OP. There's no way.
I never used it, to be honest. Like
next weekend when the beta comes out, try it. They are ridiculous. Looks the stream by the way, Val. No, it's worth a try. Well, I'm not gonna be there. I'm not gonna be there. So you're able. You can take my spot.
Yeah, but I'd rather use the Tempest.
Yeah. Well, what's everyone's opinion about that? What's the...
I never used it again. Same.
I thought the Tempest was balanced, fair, and still good enough to use. And I think if it was underpowered, you're a fool.
Because still, even when you hit them the first time and they go down, they're still losing health.
Yeah.
And they
I like it.
for about 5 seconds, and the chain on it is bigger than it was in the
It's
last
massive. It's
Yeah.
absolutely massive. The
Well,
you know the Tempest, the Prophet class is the one that's got the mini little car thing, isn't it? That shoots like electric.
You won't be able to use that in comp. Like, you obviously will be able to use it in thingy, but you
Yeah,
Yeah.
lasts for how long? But still
I don't-
balancing. It's a one shot. Yeah, it's true. But it's the
It doesn't-
car
it doesn't
thing.
take
Car
long
thing
to
annoyed
do
me
it
at the
as well.
start.
in the beta.
The car, like
It's okay.
the electric
That car
car.
thing,
You know what I
it's
mean?
like a little
What do you call it? It's like a little RC thing,
controllable
yeah.
RC, yeah.
Two
Yeah.
wheels. And, like, it annoyed me at the start, and I think it was more the fact when you go on the ground and you're crawling around, and it's like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
Like, I just swore on my channel. Oh
I
wow!
felt like
Oh
the
wow!
time
That
to,
was a moment. Oh, whoa. Okay. But I was like, what is this? This is stupid. Yeah, the Seeker drones. Yeah. I know, but then I didn't realize you could press the square thing to get it take the thing off.
Yeah,
So
but
that wasn't too bad once that happened.
It's literally it's a second or two shot if you just press that.
Yeah.
Square. It's really
I
not
think-
that hard to do as well. As soon as you know it's hit you, you can just.
It doesn't mean
It's just getting used to again.
Yeah.
I think that got nerfed as well. Because I feel like, during the end of the beta, I felt like it was easier to click square than I did at first.
Or maybe
But
you
that-
just got better.
I
Yeah,
know. I was thinking
that's
that's what I was thinking. I was like,
Yeah, 'cause
even
you're more used to it.
that
You're
was the same
expecting
with
it. When you expect the
ARs.
shot to just
That was the same thing with ARs. I was like, I feel like I've got better with them, but it must be because like the MX9 got buffed, not buffed,
You're not
nerfed,
sprinting
and things like that.
out.
Yeah, so I think
You've
it was
got-
just a general thing of, maybe I just got used to it. Must be. Loot boxes this year, there's going to be guaranteed in it. Sorry, I didn't miss it, Henry. I was getting to it. Yeah, it's
Loot boxes.
guaranteed. Guaranteed.
Would it be
There's no-
loot box or supply drop?
Supply drop.
Supply drive, same thing, isn't it? Really?
They're so expensive though. Damn, for
Yeah.
like 200, it's £1.80.
I think they should do the advanced warfare.
200 card points.
Yeah,
It's
yeah, they did.
£1.80. That's silly.
Yeah, they did do man outfits over the weekend. That's, I mean, they even buffed buffed and nerf weapons. Throughout the thing. They buffed
Yeah.
the nine bang as well. Yeah, the thing is though, people say things are OP, but most specialists you can counter. You can
Yeah.
counter. Riot Shield,
Well,
you just slap. Like,
Talking
it's
about
not-
specialists, should we give a cheeky watch of your clip then?
Go on then.
Okay, we'll play that on screen. So this was Ben the other night,
This
doing
is
his
Gonna wa-
thing.
I'm just going to watch it on the
Frying.
screen.
Yeah,
Game on.
it was absolutely
Mm.
frying. Yeah, just watch on the street. It's only like 5 seconds away, so like that. Absolutely frying. Oh, I can't pull that full screen. What am I doing?
It's my second game on, so it wasn't even that good, but you know, it was kind of.
There, I can make it bigger like that. That'll do. So yeah,
Aside,
he's
Sound
chilling,
on it.
doing his own thing. The sound's on. Sound's on.
Oh,
And
I
then-
know this one.
He whips out the Annihilator in a sec, and then just goes ham.
Like, they're okay, but you know,
nice play for kills.
I
Here
got
we
told
go.
to do this.
Oh,
I can't even hear the sound. I was fried.
it's quite quiet, to be fair.
And collateral, yeet.
And it wasn't playing the game. I didn't even realise you did that bit after. It was like, did you guys see that? At full
Yeah, I was like-
freaks.
Uh,
How that wasn't play a game, I don't know. But
That's what annoyed me. Another thing that play the game, it just wasn't.
yeah,
A lot,
but
yeah.
Well,
that's what World
sometimes
War
it
Two was
was.
like that as well. I don't think
Yeah, it
they can
was.
never
It's
figure
like-
out an algorithm, really, can they, to get it right?
They do it off score.
yeah.
You don't the amount of
Uh,
score you get. A lot of the time it's in the hill.
Yeah.
A lot of
Push and objective play.
pushing, yeah.
Yeah.
That's one thing we can talk about. Teamwork.
Someone could get like a 5-piece, like you say, and then
Yeah.
if someone got a 2-piece with inside the hill, it's just play the game.
Yeah.
But it's hard to, you know, kind of.
Well, it's like my stupid riot shield because it was using a specialist.
Yeah.
Like fair, it was a lot of kills as well whenever I was using it. Not trying to brag.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
but it's
Yeah,
using
you
she's using a riot
Yeah.
shield as well, so it's like you're gonna get a lot of kills with it. Henry
Do you
is in the
think-
chat at the moment. Sorry, Brandon. You...
Now go on, carry on.
Henry
on,
that's in the
it's
chat at the moment who was in the last podcast, who you guys were in the chat and were getting angry at with his views.
Oh, I know.
And he's gone out. He was telling me this last night. He's gone out. He's gone and bought a PlayStation. to play the new COD and everything. So he's changed
played
his ways.
We'll have to teach him the ways.
I don't mind hard
Ways of
carrying
glory.
people.
Yeah.
Oh, the cheeky hard carry. What were you gonna say, Brandon? Sorry. Wait.
Good,
So I was gonna ask, with Black Ops 3, they brought out the 9th or 10th specialist, is in the supply drop guy. Do you reckon they'll do that again for this card? Like make a new one?
Oh yeah.
So assume that they won't just put the specialist.
Well, like with the
Not just a
specialist
random one,
contract, like thing.
Yeah. Oh no, but add in like another specialist later on.
Maybe.
In
Yeah.
card.
Ideas, because if they're going
As long
to
as
add
it's balanced.
put more in from the beta to the full game,
Mm.
so I reckon it's going to be about 13, 14 tomorrow.
Oh,
Does it come back out tomorrow?
We'll talk about it in a
That's
sec.
big.
Yeah, no, it's Thursday. It's Friday, isn't it? It comes out.
Yeah, well, hopefully.
Oh yeah, hopefully servers go online again.
Germany Call of Duty account that said 1 day to go yesterday.
Oh, maybe then. Never know. Henry's saying the Xbox control's more comfortable. In what way?
I don't think it.
Yeah.
I find it.
Bigger, isn't it?
I think the actual thumbsticks are better. I think the
My
weight and thickness of it's better. But I don't. The only thing I just can't get my head around. I think it's stupid.
No, I don't like the weight's
No,
not
like
there.
the rumble in it, like all the rumbles in it, like and
Mhm.
stuff like that. But I think it's stupid when I see online people going, "Oh well, it's better because the thumbsticks are in you naturally hold in place," and it's like, why would I hold something like that? That makes no sense. Why on earth would one thumb be above the other? It's like one of my hands is having a stroke. Like, I know. I
It's
think
just easier.
yeah.
Like, it just suits my hands. Like, it just curves in
Yeah.
perfectly. Like,
Yeah, my hands are too big for it. So.
Get yourself some control
Just better.
freaks, Henry. If you don't like the
Yeah.
thumbsticks.
yeah.
Use the ball.
And also
That
it'll make
one.
the controller bigger as well. So you're like holding something a bit more substantial. I mean, it's a lot.
On the
The
scuff.
DualShock 4 is a lot better than the DualShock 3. That was tiny. That was like a toy.
Yeah.
You'd throw that around.
Oh man.
But then, like you say, yeah, you get a scuff, which is like basically an Xbox controller, isn't it? Like the scuff for PlayStation ones, you can get the Impact, I think it's called, and it's like built like a Xbox controller, but for PlayStation.
Mm.
Right, I've got a video for you guys to watch now, and might wind Ben up a little bit. If you've not already, Brandon, are you on your PC or not? Are you just gonna?
No, I'm on my phone, so I'll just watch it on your stream.
Well, to be
'Cause I've
fair,
got
if you
YouTube
try
up on
clicking,
the thing.
you try clicking the. Oh, I'll send you. Yeah, let me put the link.
Yo,
in for
Brandon.
you.
No, my thing is gonna. I can still watch it, but my face cam's gonna be froze. So I'll probably just
Yeah, we'll do
Make-
that. Do that.
do
Because we'll hear your voice.
that.
Yeah,
There we go. Go on and send it to me now.
it's on in the
Oh, it's on the chat.
Discord. If you click the link, it should take you to it, and hopefully it should work.
Okay.
It's just the build of it. You don't. What do you mean? Like it's too small?
Which one
It's
is
fair. They are quite small. It's called Watch Together. So basically, this video we're gonna watch, it's from the Know. It's part of Rooster Teeth. It's like a gaming news show, and the title of this video, if I can find it rightly, I'll get it up now. Is
Oh, so you can still see my face. Love it. You could have told me. Thanks, guys.
Oh, I didn't know. Sorry. Everybody hates Black Ops 4 already. It's fine. We can stare at your screen. I didn't know you'd be able to do that. That's quite impressive.
I know, yeah. Oh, for God. I literally just saw my face. I was like, nope.
So yes, this is part of Rooster Teeth. They're quite a creditor source. Flipping it. Who's flipping it? Who started playing that? Who started the play button? Jeez.
I might have.
Definitely.
Who's hit play? Who keeps hitting
It might
play?
have been me. I do apologise.
I'm not
You're a
even
mess,
going to
Madden. You're a mess.
I'm just going to click it on YouTube.
mute myself while I watch this.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
Right. And let me actually get it on stream. That'd help. There we go.
Is it not gonna turn?
What do you mean?
Right, this video.
Oh, you want it
I'm trying
facing
to
the
do
other way?
Well, my video, yeah. Alright, what's it called? Everyone hates. I'm just gonna type
Basically, everyone hates Black Ops 4. You just give it a Google. So yeah, so the decent source. I started watching it last night. We were playing FIFA, and Ben may have got slightly mad. When he could
it's not that, is it?
Hey, yeah,
I
it's
don't
that
like
one. Here's some things being said, but I think, well, from what the little bit I heard of it at the start, it sounds like what I was reading in the comments of a lot of like COD YouTubers comments. Which I don't understand it, because I don't personally have any of these problems, but we'll watch it. It's how long of a video? It's like an 8-minute video. We'll watch a bit of it, and
okay, so
yeah, we'll see what you think.
2 seconds.
Okay,
Okay, hold on.
2 seconds. We're gonna wait for Brandon. Back to ASMR. Do 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 do. So, what did everyone have for tea last night? Well, yeah, so it'll be quite interesting to hear people's opinions on this.
Alright, I'm good.
Right, you ready? Right, we'll start at the same time. You ready? 3, 2, 1, play.
For a few months still, but it looks like there's already signs of trouble and everyone's wasting no time hating on it.
Oh, yeah, the game's open beta for PlayStation 4 players kicked off over the weekend.
Here we
Looks like it's already having some issues. Players were complaining about a number of things ranging from frame rates to
See, I never had this, but Cameron had this problem.
Like the Black Ops that they're used to.
And it's that classic fine line.
That's fair enough.
Kind of have to walk. You give gamers something new because, well, it's a new title, and if you don't, it's like, well, why should we buy this? But then also not changing so much that it feels unfaithful to the franchise.
It's got to be the hardest thing in game.
Did anyone else just say that get wrecked on the right shield?
Sometimes see it not.
Yeah.
You see that line, like maybe not tread quite cleanly.
Yeah, and it's clear that developer Treyarch and publisher Activision want this game to be their answer to super successful battle royale games like Fortnite. They got a lot riding on.
Oh yeah, so much so Black Ops 4 isn't even doing a story mode. Instead, they're just gonna do a ton of multiplayer modes. One of those modes.
I mean, so far I've not heard any hate about it yet, apart from frame rate, which was only on the Friday.
I didn't get any frame rate.
I didn't. Cameron did. Here we go.
The game is all multiplayer.
That's all they got. But to their credit, developer Treyarch listening to the fans. They've said they're already making some changes, so hopefully things will improve, because definitely sounds like the game is off to a rough start with the
body armor.
Keep in mind, this is the first beta, and betas by designs are still rough drafts of a game.
Usually, sometimes they're just limited time demos. Sometimes they are actually betas where things can change.
Yeah, so the whole point of a beta like this is to get player reactions to things they like and don't.
Well, the list of dislikes was pretty long, so Treyarch's they got
none of us here had a problem with it, Henry.
No, I never had a problem.
And detailed the issues that they heard from players after one whole day of beta feedback.
One day. They broke the issues down into a few categories. First was frame rate, which overall...
Bunny hopping.
Yeah, bunny hopping. That's a fair one. Although I think it's fun.
Armor as well. See, look, they've got everything down there.
Yeah, even the loading time to get into a game.
Yeah.
I'm sure they'd work on that. Yeah, without a doubt.
Yeah, little bit.
I'm no ninja, but...
Still could use it. You can use a frame or two every couple seconds. Along those lines, players also complained about long load times for some maps.
Yeah.
Also said
that was terrible.
Treyarch also.
Well, I don't feel like these two are pissing me off on.
Specialist system. That's where you pick a character who's got unique abilities, and players almost immediately notice that the Nomad.
Yo, he's straight beaming.
Thanks to. Wait for it. His canine cyborg dog. Oh,
yeah, boy.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, boy.
A canine cyborg dog.
Woof woof.
There's way too much health.
Doesn't. It's a dog with armor. What do you expect?
One hit kills some enemies with a single.
Well, they're reducing armor anyway, so it works out.
Yeah.
Fair enough for woof woof.
People complain about though. And then
there we are.
It sounds
like
just saying, this is it.
But it actually makes sense when you dig into it. It was the addition of a new body armor system. That a new self-healing mechanic means players are a lot harder to kill in Black Ops 4.
No, it's not body armor system. It's just a.
No, it isn't.
Self-healing. Self-healing.
No, it's
self-healing.
Yeah, that's what she's chatting about.
Or Reddit. The post was very short.
No.
It said it ruins the game.
Not remove it.
Just no one wants it.
Body armor, yeah.
Everyone wants. I think it has a great aspect
body
of the
armor.
game. Not body armor.
That's what that comment was then, though. It's talking about body armor.
Yeah.
That's alright. Yeah, get rid of that then. Sorry.
And Treyarch responded to the complaints about the armor. They actually did multiple times and said that basically give it some time. It wants to let the content have some time to settle into the meta of the game. It added, we know that it can feel frustrating to fight against, and that feel is where we want to start. But let's give this one a few days to breathe.
A few days later, they mentioned the armor again in the day 2 update. Saying
A few more
there
days.
some early tweaks, which we'll discuss in a later post.
We're sorry.
Okay.
Another
Basically, they made something. They were like, "Oh, we don't want to delete it yet, but like, give it a
Yeah.
edition of the free cursor UI, which Treyarch said
get rid of
they knew
that.
it would be a big change. They talked about the benefits of a free cursor, saying it makes it faster to navigate once you get the feel for it, and once we've tuned it effectively. For example, you can travel from a selection in one corner.
Not really, because when you hover over one
Not
of
on
them, it
console,
locks
it
onto the
doesn't.
middle.
Black Ops
It
4.
locks onto the middle, yeah. Silly.
Yeah.
Again, they said
You should be able to navigate with the D-pad.
it'll take some getting
You
used
should be able to do a D-pad navigation and a cursor.
Also chimed in, tweeting, keep in mind, you have a demo, not the
I quite like it. I think it's
Yeah.
a fun feature, to be honest.
It is a demo. There were some other issues too. Some weapons
Wow.
were overpowered. And
Yeah, that's everything.
Yeah, fair enough.
A lot of jumping by players to avoid getting
Hmm,
shot.
Again, Treyarch promised to look
Uh.
into everything by day 3. They're already making some tweaks like some spawn issues, various stability fixes, performance improvements. So there are actual changes being made to the game based on this beta.
They're also going to add a lot more next week. In the upcoming title update, they said they're going to put in new content and some fixes.
I thought the shotguns were really weak,
Yeah.
but that's good.
Yeah.
It's a secondary though now,
Because
isn't
it's
it?
secondary, yeah.
And that's when it adds PC and Xbox One players into the mix as well. Remember, up until the point it was PS4.
Friday.
So you can bet there will be a ton more feedback, so many more Reddit upvotes to be had.
And a lot more content too, including possibly a look at the new Blackout mode. Treyarch
Mm.
alluded to that.
Please no, I'm not here.
Shouldn't reference the new map that you saw in the beta trailer, secret new mode that has been kept under tight wraps, new XP events, and/or new level caps that you'll see next week. So we definitely won't.
So there are two new game modes, because Blackout hasn't been kept under tight wraps at all. That's
About
been
to say, yeah.
shouted out there.
Well, they haven't given much though.
Like a bunch of bits
Anyone miss those code glasses in the
of
McDonald's?
quality maps as part of this. They're doing all kinds of like vehicles. It's gonna be it seems like a bit.
Right, they're just gonna chat about Blackout now. Right, we'll leave it there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even think about the flipping hopping. I forgot completely about that. Yeah, that's OP. That hopping. There wasn't actually that many complaints, and every complaint, they were just
I
like,
just saw something there. You have
just like
All
Treyarch.
members of the company.
just saw something you guys didn't.
Play card.
Drop shotting is next to impossible in Black Ops 4, but jump shotting is next to overpowered.
Yeah.
Jump shotting is just okay. You can kill someone who jump
Yeah.
shot good. It's not like this is just. I think body armor is stupid. You should never be able to have more health than someone once a life. That's not okay. That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Frame rate first day on like 2 maps, but that was when they opened the servers early. They addressed it quickly. I had no frame rate throughout the rest of the week.
Yeah.
Free cursor UI, that is just such a petty thing to complain about. It was
Oh yeah, no, I'm not. When I think when people complain about it, I don't think they're like going, "Oh my god, it's the end of the world. I'm not buying this card." I
Yeah.
think it's more.
You're just not
I don't
It's fine.
understand why they can't use the D-pad as well as the cursor. Like they should, when you click on the D-pad, it should lock onto all the buttons that you can click,
Like,
and then a cursor
removes the font.
should be the joystick.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
What else is it? Nomad's overpowered. Like, yeah, okay, it's the dog maybe, but like,
Brandon.
ruin. You have all
I
these
don't know.
he'll get it once, maybe twice a game. You can kill
Yeah.
the dog in half a clip. It's not the end
No,
of the
you
world.
can't. No,
Yes,
you
you
can't.
You can.
No, I've put a full round into that dog.
I must say that
Definitely
the
have.
mesh,
You missed
the
the
mesh
full round
mines
then.
are
Hit him.
silly.
Well,
The mesh mines are crazy.
it is.
The
No,
man-
no, it is.
But then that you get.
Combat Axe even too late. Definitely
Yeah,
too late
it's
in the game.
way
That's
too.
fine,
late.
I
I was
don't
thinking about it the other
want
day.
Yeah, but I don't.
Yeah, I don't want to be playing against people with frags, but at the same time, no one used them at all. The only grenades I was killed by was the batteries one.
Yeah, the
Plus
trip,
grenade, was it?
the trip,
Yeah.
trip mine.
Battery was low key, really good, but no one used.
Nah,
plus the grenade.
Cam was on it.
Yeah,
He was
no,
all
never
over that.
used it.
He knew. He was all over that.
like,
shit.
honestly, and spawns and stuff like that. That is with every COD. Like spawns need tweaking. That's just how it is. Like they tweak.
Yeah,
them.
But
they
it's stuff they
mentioned
can
that they will.
tweak really easily.
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, it's-
That title was actually proper clickbait, really. Like 'cause
Yes,
every
also,
BuzzFeed.
BuzzFeed? No,
No,
what
it's
is it?
Rooster Teeth.
Not BuzzFeed. What was it?
Um,
Yeah, well, there you go.
Well, no,
They're
but
just
I
different.
don't blame him for being, because it's not wrong, the title, because there is a lot of hate towards it, but then it's a lot of constructive criticism at the
Much
same
more
time as well.
positivity.
Yeah.
Actually,
By the way they
a
were
lot of the-
speaking, they were like, "Oh yeah, we're sorting it out."
Yeah.
So
The general
That's
feeling
good.
in the COD community is that it is an incredible game. You get people like Nadeshot, Courage, all these people. Nadeshot literally tweeted the word Black Ops 4 is an incredible game, and I will not hear otherwise.
yeah,
Just you're getting loads of positivity. You're like,
Yeah.
I think especially
All
in
their
that
life.
first day with the submachine guns being how powerful they were. It basically up until level 5, it was a hard game to play on that first day. I felt like.
Not necessarily.
No, because the start.
the Cordite at the start, and the Cordite was
The
great.
Cordite was class.
Yeah.
See, I never used
The
Cordite.
Cordite, that's the one. No, the operator mod for the Cordite is silly. Okay.
I didn't get a chance to use it. What was it?
You can't use it. Well, you can use it and then it burns out. So you have to wait a bit till it like cools down.
It's like an energy weapon, Josh. For say the EM1 for
Oh,
me.
no,
Right. I get. Wait, so
it's not an energy
it's
weapon.
just got a cool all time.
Obviously not.
Yeah, it's like
but-
a cooldown. Yeah. So basically, if you can just carry on firing until like the very end, and then you stop, and then it goes down quite quickly.
But then you can
you
keep
get 800
going.
bullets, and you
Oh,
can just keep
wow.
going. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
800.
800 bullets, and yeah. But if you burn it out fully,
Yeah.
then it takes a lot of time to cool down. But if you just stop just before, it will go down as fast as fuck.
Yeah.
That's why I was getting angry when
Fuck
Ben
yeah.
kept taking my kill cams.
800. That's
Yeah,
a bit
800,
stupid.
bro.
That
I'm
is
serious.
a little bit
But
stupid.
That might have been with extended mag as well, but
It's just like having
I
fast
don't think so.
Just the same
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
But you're
True.
just not reloading.
Yeah, no, but you're just waiting for the burnout, which is quicker than reloading. It's like,
Add scavenger and rapid fire.
but it's stuff that
I
seems
had fun.
like hard the way you explain it, but like I've just said,
Yeah.
you're just playing fast mag, pretty
Yeah.
much. It's not like these things that people overreact. Like obviously,
It's all
good,
overreactions.
like stuff that people just like over sort of play a bit. Like that dog is good. It is good. I'm not saying it's
Yeah.
bad, but it is not absolutely ridiculous. I didn't get killed by that dog and go, that is just silly.
No, I didn't think there was
There were
anything
a
wrong
few-
when
there
I
were
was
a few
killed
times.
by it. I just found it annoying when I can see the dog coming towards me. I'm there. I'm like firing my gun at it in the head, and it's like, why are you not dying, or nothing happening
But
to you?
The
That's
worst
what
thing
it's
I
telling
had was
me.
when I used it once and it literally ran through 3 people and killed all 3, and
Mm.
that is something that they need to fix. But that's like a little thing.
The only thing with the dogs is I just would wish I had a little bit less health, maybe.
Yeah, okay, yeah, but that's what I mean.
Does
I said-
anyone remember? It
That's
could have been
fine.
in COD Ghosts when you shot a
Right.
guard dog or whatever dog it was. It wouldn't stop or it'd carry on, but it'd also like dive to the side, kind of, and roll over. Because
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Shot-
yeah.
Would
Yeah,
you
I'd like
think
dodge
that'd
a
be a
bit.
good addition in this game,
Even if-
or
even if
that
it-
make it too easy to kill?
No,
I
that's
think that'd be too easy
Mm.
to kill.
I think
That
if they
would- it'd be
did,
fine.
if they kept the same
it'd be
health
too
at the
easy.
moment and do that, then maybe
Yeah, that's fine.
again, it's just
Maybe.
such a little thing, and if there's 2 of
Yeah.
you, even this game is so teamwork based. It comes down
Oh
to
my
little
god, it
things.
is.
If you're like the dog's coming and you're actually playing as a team, 2 of you can turn and kill it in like half.
Yeah.
a second.
Yeah.
No, I agree with that.
And
Like-
trying to make everything you do is in a team. That's
Oh,
the whole
it is.
reason.
If you
Yeah.
come in, Jericho made a really good point about this. I was watching one of his videos, and it was literally like, if it used to be in COD, if you walk into a building and there is 3 people in front of you, that is like the best thing in the world, because you whip out your VMP, bang, 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 you're all dead. Like, if you're good at the game, you could get all 3 of them, potentially.
Only
But
now
that-
in Black Ops 4, I can do
It's
that.
hard. It's like, it's hard. It's like,
No,
if
it
you
is
come
hard.
across
It
3
really
people and they're all
is.
looking at you like, well, because it's such a slow time to kill, which again, I don't think is a bad thing, it's hard to kill them, so you want to be in a group of people to take them out. And that, again,
Yeah.
like you said, teamwork, all for it. It makes the game more fun at the end of the day.
Does make the dream work.
The only
Teamwork
thing-
makes the dream work.
it makes it
Wait, is
more
it?
fun unless you're playing on your own on pubs. Maybe.
No,
But then
Yeah.
on pubs
Don't
you
be
can
that
just
pubs, that was
fry.
fun.
On pubs you can just fry. It's fine.
but I understand. But like, if you just think about like that's the thing, like competitive pubs, whatever. Like I was watching a stream and like you can like there was these people who have like they had beta tournaments on over the weekend on UMG and stuff like that, and like you hear people going like, right, I'm gonna because nothing was banned at the moment, and it will be during the time. But just like people like, right, I'm gonna vision pulse, and then someone who's playing Crash would be like, right, then now I'm gonna boost you, and now we can all hit the hill. Because that gives you more health because it's a specialist. Okay, that's fine, and you've got vision pulse, so it's like. You can really use the specialist to help you in this game. If you pop Vision Pulse in Black 3, it's only you that can see it.
Yeah.
But everyone can see it now. That's what I mean. Kind of, you have to play as a team, or you're not doing anything.
Yeah. No.
It's just, but they're really forcing it, and that's why kills.
Is that what that Vision Pulse is? Just only you can see it now?
No, everyone.
Because I never used it, so.
No, in Black Ops 4, when you use Vision Pulse, everyone on your team can see it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because
I never used it, so I don't remember seeing anyone.
But again, it's all about.
It's one of those things. It's overpowered, but then there's other stuff that's also overpowered.
It's a rare
so at the
use.
moment, like I said, all the specialists are overpowered to a certain extent. So because
all
they're all
aren't overpowered in a sense.
The specialists are meant to be better than what you didn't have a specialist.
The riot shield needs
right.
The riot This is what I have with the riot shield. It needs what do you call it? It can take way too much damage. Way too much damage.
Specialist riot shield.
No, but I agree.
You know what I mean? Like, this is a character.
That's not a riot shield.
Yeah, but they won't give you there won't be a riot shield in this game because it's a specialist.
But that's what I mean. That's what I mean. Like, but you are playing as that character to get the riot shield and kill lots of people with it.
Yeah.
If you are weird.
Yeah.
You are choosing to do that, so you should, for getting your specialist.
Oh yeah, like, I don't get wrong. I use it. Like I'm not gonna not use it.
No.
I get it, obviously.
I'm playing devil's advocate.
Yeah, no, it's too right. So I just think. See, it's when when you guys like flipping out it's OP, like when you see it on the kill cam. There is times though where it can't do distance at all, which is rightly so because it's a riot shield with a sub. Hip firing.
All you have to do is just go behind them.
Yeah, you just slide.
Whole body's exposed.
Wow, well, it's a bit of an odd one because as soon as I start sliding, you basically when you have the riot shield, you can press L1 which fortifies it, which basically turns it into a riot shield. When you're not pressing L1, you can be shot and through the riot shield and die. So you have to be holding L1, which means you move really slowly. So as soon as I move, you can be shot and you're dead.
With the riot shield, do you hold it up or do you hold it down on the ground? Like, can your feet be shot?
When you fortify it, your feet can't be shot. But when you don't fortify it, you can be shot anywhere pretty much. So if I wasn't holding L1, I'd just be killed straight away. But when you hold L1, that's when you can shoot properly with your sub. But there's a delay between when you press L1 to fortify, your riot shield gets set up. It's about 3 seconds, and you can't shoot in that time as well. So there's a little bit delay between it. But as long as you do it before you go around the corner, you've got easy kills. But if you do it in mid battle, I used to try and slide and then fortify behind someone, and it's quite easy for them to turn and just shoot me through the riot shield and die. But I don't know. I think the problem is because it's matched with 9 bangs as well. I feel like that whole specialist is just a bit. That's my opinion of it.
That specialist isn't that good, so you get the 9 bang and then it can't out. So it's kind of like profit. I think profit, if anything, is overpowered because you've got the good specialist and you've got the good ability.
Yeah.
Yeah, the ability is good on that.
Ruin's kind of like that. Apart from grapple gun's good, but it's slow. You can easily die from it.
I like how you can still shoot whilst grappling though.
Yeah, I think you have to have that.
Fun, it's one of those fun things that I really enjoyed it.
It's gonna be a Dave class.
Anyway, the thing that I like about the Tempest,
gravity spike, grappling past people and gravity spiking them, that is it's just a fun thing, and you just feel even if one person, the game kind of makes you feel good for making plays like that.
It's just horrible.
Plus, that gets a lot of kill cams as well. That does. I've seen a lot of kill cams like that.
But it feels rewarding in this game, and that's why I like it. I felt rewarded every time I got a kill. Even in one-on-one gunfights, because the TTK is more, and you can heal yourself.
Yeah, you can just go.
Yeah, it's
At the
it's
same
more.
time,
I feel
that's
it's more
what-
intense.
It's not like
Can you
it's
grapple and heal?
literally not like
Dunno.
half playing 60 kills in a game. It's not like
If you heal before, Brandon, yeah.
while I'm concentrating, it's harder to play Black Ops 4, and that's good. Like, it encourages better competition.
Overall, yeah. Which is what Fortnite's
Like-
going the other way. Is they're making it easier for people to start playing it because it's catering to a more.
Yeah.
Like, you
what's
can
it called?
play Black Ops 4 and like obviously like have fun if you're new to it, but like the pubs are more competitive. Like I actually we were trying.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Fluffy and Control.
Damn.
Some of them games, like when first popped on.
I won't touch the hard point at all, but it was much more fun in Black Ops 4 for me to actually be in the hard point and like try and win the game.
Yeah.
Much more fun.
Yeah.
And they've successfully made it so playing the objective is fun, which they haven't done in Call of Duty ever. Literally, in Call of Duty, all you want, like you have slayers and you have things like that, and they've literally made it so people want to get in the hill and like do the dirty work.
What's that game mode? Headquarters. That was.
Headquarters.
Literally,
What's
like,
that?
Headquarters, like you're pushing out, like you have one person who caps it, but like we were literally playing with like 4 people in the hill all the time.
Yeah.
Like even on Control, like it was fun to try and like if you were down online.
Control full 5-man was so fun. I had so much fun playing that.
I
like,
think
working
Control's
together.
one of the best designed game modes that I've seen in a while. It's
Yeah.
complex and it's got a lot to it.
Prefer it a lot more than Uplink when that was added, and Safeguard probably actually.
I loved Uplink. Don't get me wrong. It was fun, but
I love.
it's not.
I love the
Uplink's
throws.
not in the game.
No, Uplink's
No,
been
it is.
files.
Ah,
So
right.
Safeguard and so has Kill Confirmed, but I obviously Kill Confirmed
Yeah.
before. At the end of the weekend, we didn't play that though. Kill Confirmed did get
I
added
played
in.
it
I
once.
played
I
one
it.
game.
Got added in at the end.
It
Yeah, I
got
played
added
one game, it
into
wasn't-
the Chaos TDM thing, is what it was.
Ah, really?
Why they've? Well, no, I was thinking about this the other day. Like, I don't understand why they didn't do separate, like stuff for Hardpoint, separate one for playlists. But then I guess it's because they haven't got enough people playing it, probably. Like,
Yeah, if they'd
Yeah.
put separate games, say Domination and Hardpoint, I don't think Domination would get played as much. I don't think TDM.
No.
I only want to play Capture Mosh Pit, so I play Hardpoint, which feels great. Hardpoint, best game mode on the game, by far.
Yeah.
And it always will be, but it was better than Control, it was better than TDM, it was better than Dom. It is just a great game.
Yeah.
I like how Dom's done now with the way you kind of like charge up the flag. I think that's cool.
Yeah, and
then it
the
stays
way
there.
that safe.
Yeah.
If you fail to capture it, they have to then uncapture it. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like bring it down. I think that works
It
out
made,
really
and
well.
I feel like it was also a lot quicker to capture flags. I don't know if that was just me. Like there was.
I feel like that was
way
just
more
you.
quick. Just me.
I feel like that was just you. That's what
I said that a few times. I was like, "Are you sure?"
Yeah.
Well, I
Really?
think
Alright.
what I'm saying is because more people were on the flag, people were playing the objective.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
Or it might
But
because
there
it's
was a
already,
glitch.
might have been already like
One-
half charged, and I've just been like, oh, it's done.
Free cash.
Yeah. I
Well,
know.
Cameron had a problem where he couldn't see the flags.
So
Like,
that-
couldn't see.
Yeah, I had that
did you have it
once.
as well?
That-
yeah,
that
there was a
happened
little
to me
glitch with
once.
that. I never had.
Only a handful.
And it
though, so
was,
that-
and it happened to me once. That was it.
Cameron had a lot of problems, didn't he?
Yeah, it's because
Yeah,
it's
so
something to do with
bad.
Hong Kong,
Feels
Hong
bad.
Kong down.
I don't know what are you trying to expose him for.
I don't know what you're chatting about.
Ah.
I'm just. Who knows? Who knows?
Cameron's pissed.
Everything. I hope there's a lot of customization in this game. Wait, right. Out of all the past couple of cards, because there's been
Actually-
a lot of customization in the past couple of cards. Which
Yeah.
card would you like it to be most like? Like
Advanced Warfare.
customization.
Best customization.
Yeah.
Easily. Best customization, hands down.
What do you mean by that? Though? Like different variation of guns, or
Heads, bodies.
That's what I mean. Yeah, everything.
Yeah. I
Obviously,
like that.
you've got the celebrations, you've got the, you've got that.
yeah,
The thing is that wouldn't work in with the whole heroes idea because you can't have a Seraph looking like a male. Really, doesn't work.
I guess.
No.
Yeah.
But then how Black Ops 3 did it was okay.
Yeah, they'll do it like Black Ops 3, but I'm saying they
Yeah.
should.
Yeah. I used to love the
It's
like
kinda
royal,
workarounds, yeah.
the royal exosuit Like those,
Royalty,
yeah, the
Oh,
royalty cameras are
I do hope a
beautiful.
lot of stuff though you can work towards and do challenges for. That's
Yes.
something
Oh,
really.
I'm big on challenges.
Because instead for challenges, all you're
I have
doing
something like that matter.
is calling cards, and that's just silly.
I
You're
feel like
getting
they
calling
should.
cards that you're never going to use.
I feel like they should. Yeah, I feel like they should try and mix up. You know, with dark matter, and you know, you get your gold, and then you get all your diamonds for that class.
Yeah.
They should mix up and have something else, but it's secret in the game that no one knows about, and then someone will find it. And
Dark
they'll be
Ops, they did that in Black Ops 3. They did Dark Ops challenges and you don't know what they are.
yeah.
You do it.
Well,
But
as
you
soon as
do
it
that
goes
with all
online,
of them.
doesn't it, and then
You
people
don't do
find
it for
out.
everything. You should be able to do challenges like that for an in-game reward. And that's something that I hope they actually do because they miss that.
You get a lot more XP as well, and you just level up.
Yeah.
It's just fun. You get more.
Doing Dark Matter is a lot of XP in Black Ops 3.
Yeah.
So.
Well, it's like Brandon, you were saying, getting calling cards. No one really
No one
Yeah.
cares.
Like,
There's
I
only
use-
I always see the same select calling cards around.
Yeah.
Like, Killer Master or say for Black
Yeah,
Ops.
'cause if you get
all those kind of ones.
You're only going to use that nuke calling card.
Yeah, I do like the idea of the showcase that they've had.
Yeah.
We can in your combat record showing off 3. I do like that, but at the same time, ones that you'll get from a supply drop, like you're never going to use it.
The
really.
common ones are so
Yeah.
silly.
I do not want a calling card in my supply drop. I want to get. I want a weapon skin, which I think they need to do instead of. I want a skin for my weapon. I want like like in CS, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
And then,
One thing that I don't want
like
is
actually
a bloody keychain.
like actually in World War II.
I like the
That was
keychain.
World War II did it well, and the
Keychains are
idea of
silly.
the weapon XP bonus or whatever it was.
Yeah.
Was it an XP bonus or a weapon XP?
Oh, yeah, weapon. Yeah,
Weapon.
Whichever it was. When you played with that, say
Yeah.
heroic
version of it.
gun,
no, it
you
was
had
a
an extra
25.
15%. Yeah, it's
15%.
15 and 10. I
Oh.
think
Yeah, but that's what I mean. Like,
that's
cool.
good.
That's
Yeah.
cool. Really.
It's like they did with AW when you had a full set of like
Of gear.
cosmetics.
Yeah.
You
I
had
like
That
that
was
as well.
brilliant. That was really good. That like AW in general, for like, well, as we've said it already.
The
there's just
customization was great. The
cosmetics.
only issue would have been the
It was
Obsidian Steed, the Speakeasy, all
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
the weapon variants. Like, yeah, the camos could have been cool, but the idea of having
Well, it's
a better version of a gun that someone else
Yeah.
might not even
It
have.
turned into a pay
it's
to win,
not right.
didn't it? That was the sad
It did.
thing.
Yeah.
Oh, and the way they introduced advanced supply drops, and if you paid for those, they
Well,
were they had
that
a
was-
higher
AW
chance
was
of
the start,
having better
wasn't
things.
it?
That was annoying.
Yeah.
AW was the start of supply
also
drops.
the best way to earn supply drops. So crypto keys are good as well, but
Yeah.
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 just playing games it encourages you to grind the game.
Yeah.
Not a lot of
Um,
people.
I
I'd
don't
like it though if they like you say if you just played you'd eventually get a supply drop, but I like having some sort of currency to spend because then if they introduce contracts like they've done in Black Ops 3 and they did in Black Ops 1,
that would be.
I really
good.
like going for those daily objectives or
That's why I
even
love
purchase
Black Ops.
contracts like in World War 2.
Some
Those were good.
odd
That's
dollar.
why I love Black Ops. Getting that money for doing whatever and then buying
Yeah, purchasing a camo or
buying
something.
guns, attachments, camos. That's what I love.
Yeah.
That would
Oh,
That was good.
do you know what needs to come back?
because buying gold
oh, yeah,
camo
yeah,
was like
yeah.
5,000, no, 50,000 or something, and they fully got you to grind out the game to get
Yeah,
money
yeah.
from it. I love that. I did.
Yeah, do
I'd
you
still like the
remember-
idea of having challenges to unlock them though at the same time.
No, I prefer to grind out for it.
do you
Why? 'Cause you can't get headshots.
No, you know I can. Won't be mommy right now.
All
You
right, I
guys,
will.
you know, in party games, wager matches.
Oh,
that-
yeah.
that's
They
what I
would
mean.
matches with
But
them.
then
That's
you'd use that money, wouldn't you? Not money,
yeah.
the currency that you save it
Yeah,
up.
but that's betting. Well, actually, yeah. 'cause
That's
it's
betting on
not-
yourself.
It's 18,
Yeah,
so
you play-
it
yeah,
is
but that's
betting, yeah.
fun.
You could win money in the den because that was really
Yeah.
Yeah, as long as the the supply drops don't have any variants in or any way to better the player, I've got no problem with it being. There's no.
I think
problem
it's
with it being.
purely cosmetic. That's what a lot of, especially younger audience enjoys.
Yeah. Well, look at
But it's an
Fortnite.
If-
Look at
Yeah.
Fortnite.
Yeah.
Flipping people spending 20 quid on a skin. It's a lot of money.
Silly.
And then, hang on, and then people are getting mad at a flipping season pass
No, calm
that's like
down.
25 quid. No, not
Yeah, you
Fortnite, on COD. Like,
That
how
season
can
pass
you
is-
get mad
you're
at
getting
that?
a- That season pass, you're getting another game, pretty much.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, how can you get mad at something that it's a choice whether you have it or not? You're not going to benefit. Like, it's not pay to win. You're not benefiting.
If you did want to buy it, it's a reasonable-ish price that you would pay for the season pass all the time. In general, who buys one map?
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah. There you go.
That's just weird. It's not like you buy a map pack and think, oh, I'm not going to buy the rest. Because I only ever, like, in my personal opinion, I think this speaks for a lot of people like who game. You don't buy something on a game unless you really like the game. Because what's the point in buying a game that you don't like? So if I like the game enough to buy one map pack, I like the game enough to buy all of them and buy a season.
Yeah.
One thing I feel like they need to bring back in relation to map packs is like they've only done this in Modern Warfare 3, I think. You could press the select button and it'd disable your searching for map pack games as well.
Yeah.
So you can play the map pack games. So if you got sick of them or you didn't like the maps in that map pack,
just
disable it and it goes straight back.
Most of the map packs and the new maps of Black Ops 3 I really didn't like Splash, like Rupture, like
what a joke.
Like all of them, like so bad.
What was that one? What was that one with
robots?
The table with food or whatever it was.
Oh my god!
Oh, it's just disgusting.
It's so. And even on World War II, they made that sandbox.
Yeah. Like, that sandbox. What is that? I don't like that at all.
They got World War II for the amount of as broken of a game it is. The amount of community events and stuff they do.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I think it's a shame. It's such a shame.
If that game was even remotely good and they fixed it a bit faster, that would be one of the best. We will be saying right now that is one of the best CODs we've ever played.
Yeah.
Because of the amount of community engagement.
I feel bad on Sledgehammer.
You need to be able to buy CWL team camos straight away because that will increase like the whole bridge between competitive and non-competitive, and it'll make the game bigger. I swear to God.
Well, I hope they keep the MLG integration, like game battles and all that.
No, they will. They're not going to do that. But like, you should be able to, and they should like promote the competitive side more because I know and probably everyone apart from you, Joe. I know you play pubs.
Well, yeah, I'd enjoy watching it. It doesn't.
Yeah.
Is to play it competitively, and I know that a lot of people find it more fun to play competitively, even if it's just in like an 8 lobby with your friends or something like that. And I think they need to really push the competitiveness, which they have done with the teamwork. So they need to try and bridge the gap from casual to competitive players.
Well, this could be the COD to do it because, like when you were saying before about it's a lot more competitive with the longer kill time. And was it Black Ops 2 where they had you could watch like the finals of like different COD championships?
Yeah. You can do it on World War 2 as well.
Alright, I didn't. Yeah. But I didn't know that, and that's what I mean. As someone that doesn't watch it, that should be right in my face.
Actually, you're thinking of Headquarters. Do you reckon they'll bring that back to Black Ops 4? No. Because you could do the.
I don't think they will. They've got a hard point. That's what overtook Headquarters.
No. Not the game
Headquarters.
Mode. Not the game mode. As in like
Headquarters in from World War 2.
Yeah. I think it's a really good concept.
It'd be a nice addition.
Yeah, I wouldn't complain.
I honestly didn't care too much.
The problem with the way they did it was you weren't loaded straight into it. You had to go to it, which is what it. If you want it to be a thing, it should have been there. Like you should spawn into that. I think they should have changed it because people aren't going to use it.
Also, a thing that I was going to say, something that Rainbow Six do, and I'm not sure what other games do it, but like and Gears of War, if you watch the competitive streams and the MLG events and stuff, you can get in-game rewards.
Like FIFA?
Yeah, and FIFA do it as well.
FIFA are doing it right now.
What flipping competitive FIFA is that? I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah, there are. They've just finished a tournament.
I mean, that's something that they should do by watching, like even like the playoffs league, whatever. Should be able to watch that and then get something in game. Like
that
maybe,
would
like,
increase the viewership so much.
Yeah,
like that would be ridiculous.
20,000 plus viewers more than they get right now. Easily. If they advertise that when it loads up, bam! That is the casual kid who plays TDM and goes 6-40. He's watching that and he's wanting not only is he wanting to get better at COD, so he plays it more. he's telling his friends about getting all the stuff in the game. So
Yeah.
like literally, and it's just annoying things that they miss out on like that.
Yeah.
It drives
I
you.
like rewards with Twitch Prime.
Yeah.
Part of it. But,
Yeah,
Have you heard of this small thing called
Gun system was okay. Actually, no, it wasn't broken. Completely.
CS does that. You can get case drops while watching major games.
The
Yeah,
World
it
War
should
II
be.
gun system is good now, ish.
It's too late.
Ish.
They literally changed the World War II gun system about 4 times. So it was the FG bar, not FTG, PPS8 for a bit. They've changed it back to the bar. It's not really a great gun system. They've literally, there's been 5 best gun in the games.
Yeah.
At different times. Like,
But then does that keep that fresh?
No.
Or is
It's
it
boring and horrible.
Yeah. Because they
needs to be a bit
even
more
the
balanced.
players
Not
implement
when a gun can
code
be good,
and not use
but
a
a gun
gun.
cannot be stupid. And an FG42 at the start of that game.
Oh my, that was mad.
Yeah.
That was
Actually,
absolutely
you
mad.
agree with people by not being good at the game.
It was a default gun as well. It wasn't.
That's fine.
No,
Yeah, but most
because
default guns are good. Think about the core might.
well, the BAL then in that
But
sense.
that's,
And
but that's good. That's not. I'm not going to.
Yeah, P5K.
But my point is like you're using an OP gun right from the start, like when the game came out.
That's what I mean.
So.
Like, that's the best thing about Black Ops 4. MX9 first day, all right, whatever. They literally nerfed it within 2 hours.
But it wasn't
was
a,
still
like
got
That
it.
was a game, a good sub, a good AR, and other viable subs that you can use. Yeah, they buff the other ARs. That's completely fine with me. But viable subs that you can use the MX9, the Cordite, the Spitfire. You can use them 3. That's all you need. G if you need to, but not every sub needs to be like equally good because then it'd be boring. You have a good AR.
That's the problem. You can't. A game can never be fully balanced in a sense because
Yeah.
every gun would have to have the same stats.
You have like tiers though. That's it. You have tiers. You have God tier, you have valid tier, and you have crap. But that's fine. Like the snipers are good.
What it did come across is there was a lot of guns in the base. I'd have to like, well, they will add more obviously because there wasn't all the guns in there, but there was a lot of different guns you could actually use. Like,
also, that first AR was really good. The ICR was really good, but no one used it.
I used it a bit. Yeah, it's not that bad.
I gave it a go, but I didn't feel like it was right for me.
Yeah,
My playstyle doesn't suit the ICRs.
Rapid fire.
And there was only one.
That's
I guess
the thing.
yeah.
I think that was the
I guess
thing.
I didn't play it enough to get the
Yeah.
attachments to make it good. That's what I thought with every assault rifle.
Yeah, that was my opinion on
I
it.
used the KN. I didn't like it at first, and then afterwards, yeah, I really enjoyed playing with it because I had Stark. I had everything I needed to make it a good gun.
I was exactly
That was
the
viable
same.
for me.
Every AR, I was like, this feels okay, but until I get some more attachments, I don't feel comfortable yet.
Exactly.
I never used the AR.
Which is
I
bad.
used the
Which is
SWAT.
bad on me as a
Never
player. I
once.
feel like I shouldn't have to rely on attachments, but I feel like it will improve a lot more.
No, yeah, attachment. Using the right attachment is a big part of being a good player. Not like thinking out. It's all personal preference in COD. As annoying as that can be sometimes, because someone wants to use them in other games like a flamethrower or a master key or a grenade one. Personal preference, like you guys were using tritium sight on your MX9s, and I started doing that because I thought it would be good, and I wasn't that good at it. But then I took it off, and I was.
You're a dick.
That last day,
God's sake.
271, like a handful of 60s. I was like, literally, you couldn't kill me. It's just called it's personal preference. Like Brandon's doing the swordfish, and because he's played AR throughout a lot of these games, and he's good with the M8, he was frying. Like this man was on a head.
Ben, what did you use instead of the sight in the pick-10 system?
Stein. Yeah, Cameron's using iron sights. I only put it
no,
on because I felt like I was
not
playing
instead of the Triton sight, however you say it. What did you use in the pick-10? Like, did you put on?
Oh, I took off pack mask.
Okay, and put on another. Yeah, okay. Then.
And then played. I actually took off rapid fire on the last day as well. I played AP rounds. I played advanced mags because that was really good on that day.
Yeah, I was going to bring it up as well.
And I played not stock, long barrel, and maybe stock as well. I can't remember.
Did the AP rounds?
AP
Is that
round,
like?
They were
legit?
necessary.
You either need AP rounds with a buff, or you need body armor with a nerf. Because if you buff AP rounds, that's fine.
Buff AP rounds, everyone's going to have to use AP rounds though. If you
So what does
nerf,
AP rounds
if you
do,
nerf
then?
AP rounds, like makes it easier to shoot body
That
armor off.
might be a route.
But-
Oh, body armor. There you go.
If you nerf body armor, then it's going to make people not use body armor as much. They might use what was the stim thing. What was it?
No, but
Stems,
It might other specialists or whatever.
No, but
what
it,
were they
it
called?
was stim.
They would be more
It just made
viable
you
in-
heal
Stim
quicker,
shot
didn't
tends
it?
to use it, yeah.
Stim shot.
the stim shot makes it every 3 seconds or something like that. But with body armor, you just get the body armor, and then it's like every 7 seconds. Something like that.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
plus,
so it's not the end
you
of the world.
get health slower as well.
Yeah,
Like with
yeah.
the snip shot, you get health pretty fast.
Yeah,
And you can
I
shoot
didn't
it, so
actually.
you
I
can
didn't actually
shoot it.
realize
Like,
how
wow.
slow it
Yeah.
actually heals up when you actually inject yourself. I thought it was. a
I
lot
didn't either,
quicker.
to be fair.
I was
until I
pushing-
started watching the streams.
Yeah, I
Oh,
was pushing as if it like did it super quick, and then I realized when I was actually looking when I was like, I was like, oh wow, this
I'd go
is
throw
going
me
up
out of
like
the box
one
and
number
then
at a
just
time.
heal myself and
Yeah.
immediately get back up, thinking I was healed, but I knew that wasn't the case. Really.
Isn't
then it became
body
habit.
armor just jug from previous games, and AP rounds is stopping power?
In a sense, yes, but
It's
body
like
armor
AP.
is worse in this game because of the longer TTK than Jug was.
Yeah.
But Jug, again, like it annoyed everyone, and it should have been taken out of the game. But at that point, they weren't like as big as they are now, so they just weren't really like in that sort of sense of listening. But yeah, it pretty much is the same thing. But in
The
no
Jug-
Call of Duty, you should be able to have more health than someone else by picking something.
Yeah.
You should not. If it's not a specialist, in no sense should I get into a gunfight with someone and lose it if he's not better than me because he has body armor on. If
See,
I hit
that-
all my shots, he can hit 2 or 3 more less shots than me and kill me.
Yeah, that's my opinion with specialists though. In a way that you don't actually earn it. Like you're saying, you just pick it. You don't
Well, you
earn
get-
the
You get it
specialist.
quicker by thingy.
Yeah, of course you
If
do.
you get
But
twice
at
a
the
game.
at the end of the day, you're gonna get it once a game by just chilling and
fine
not
then.
really doing
I-
much.
Play
Yeah,
against a
but-
specialist one.
Stuff
enjoying the game.
like
I know
Brandon's dog.
4 or 5.
Stuff like Brandon's dog.
Hey,
where
why are
it's
you
like,
coming to waffle for you? Like,
No.
come on.
No, because
No, but
because
getting the dog,
that's
the dog wants the game is fine.
no, but
The
I
dog-
I agree. It's one. Yeah, it's fine with that. But because you're not compare it to. I know dogs is a lot more OP from like Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, like is in the kill streak, and it's can't really compare them. Obviously,
That's
can't, 'cause
that's
they're dogs.
earned though.
Yeah.
That's my
11
point.
kills
That
for
is
them,
earned,
man.
and it's a lot of
11 kill
kills
streak.
to get a kill streak that is quite powerful, very powerful. Let's take that back. Very powerful kill streak. Whereas that is a quite powerful thing, and obviously it's only one dog, but
But if you sit in a corner for the whole game, you're not even gonna get it.
okay, yeah.
Especially, I know, like I'm bringing it back to this, but and I know a lot of people don't do it. In competitive, you have to get kills. It doesn't. The timer doesn't go up. In competitive,
Yeah.
you have to earn it. You have to get points to get it.
That's how it
So all
should
these
be in
things
general,
aren't
though.
even-
That
It's
should
just fine.
that should just be a standard, though. I feel like.
But then you have little Timmy who can't even win.
Brandon.
Kill someone who's
Hey,
not
I'll tell you. Yeah, I'll tell you. Both fine 2v1.
literally.
Like, yo,
You
what's
just
going on
wouldn't.
now?
You just
Oh,
wouldn't.
of course I would.
No,
Oh, one
Not a
burst for fun.
chance.
Well, if I host, I'll one burst for fun.
you host.
But everyone should be able to enjoy themselves as much as we want the skill gap to be big. They also want to bring in people. And everyone should
Yeah,
be
it
able to have
stops
fun
people
playing the
playing,
game. Like,
yeah.
not against people having fun. And just everyone. I feel like people should like want to learn how to play the game properly because that's when it gets annoying. But honestly, it's annoying for players like us. But if they honestly are having fun playing the game like that, fine.
Keeps the player count up.
Yeah.
Keeps
Fine.
keeps the
Fine, man.
keep the lights on.
As long as people play Call of Duty,
Well,
honestly,
it's fair.
really-
Most of them will go over and play Blackout. Most people like that.
that's very true.
Yeah.
I really hope that's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Should be.
Same.
But we'll
If
have
I
to
saw
wait.
in the
We'll
video
have to
clip
wait
that we
till
saw earlier-
September. Do another podcast.
The video clip. You know the video clip that we saw earlier? The
Yes.
when they were talking about it. When you clicked off it, they were talking about it, and there was a screenshot of 2 snowmobiles.
League play has been confirmed, Henry, and I am.
Yeah. Yes. Just the feeling of getting to master rank with that icon. Oh, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
And I like there was like one for solo and for a team as well.
Yeah.
And you had to like you had to actually like make a team.
Yeah.
As well.
That, do you know what'll be interesting? I wonder how health will work in it.
In what?
Like in Blackout.
Simshot.
No, but
I don't know though.
That's what I mean.
It'll be like Fortnite. You'll have to find.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's not going to be you just have it on you.
That'll be the way you do it.
Is it going to be first person?
Probably.
Or is it going to be?
What they could do about guns? Is it in the sense that is it just going to be the guns from multiplayer, or is it going to be past guns?
Like the rarity.
Yeah.
They're gonna.
Because what if they make the rarity on multiplayer as well? You know, as the like royalty and then like for AW.
They might they might do like but they might just tier the weapons as good they are. So they might do like the MX9 might be like gold,
epic,
in Fortnite terms, and like the Spitfire might be like purple. You know, like if that was
I feel like they have to.
Even if like people just will learn to know what guns are good, and but they're just gonna have to like
like PUBG. PUBG is no rarity. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think if they've done it like even half as good as like everyone's expecting it to be, really top tier, as long as helicopters aren't overpowered.
Yeah.
I feel like you're not going to use a sub at all in.
No. Well, the map in context, the map is
the
same.
In the Blackout,
when they're bragging about how big this map is. Someone did a breakdown. The same size as Fortnite map. Someone worked it out. So
yeah, but how can you?
Which is still big. That's still big. No, because you translate everything to meters, pixel per.
It's weird because I saw this video when it was on Fortnite.
They haven't released the proper map yet.
No, but they said it's however many times bigger than Nuketown. That's where they've got it from. I think it was 25,000. Some I can't remember.
Well, it has more locations than the Fortnite map.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's gonna be.
They've got like 50 multiplayer maps.
Yeah. So it'll be a lot more.
Imagine if
it'll be already more populated than Fortnite's map. Yeah.
And they have combined with Robin.
That's what it is.
No, but I mean, like, just imagine, like,
just imagine what they're gonna do.
Yeah.
That's what it's doing. That's what it is. Yeah.
It's gonna like.
Don't give me gas. You know, I said there better be more Black Ops maps in it.
They'll be all Black Ops maps.
But I know it won't be all of them.
No, but
they've got permission for the different maps.
Yeah. Anyway, I reckon we.
and I want to see a cheeky zombie map in there as well.
There is Verux, but that was also a multiplayer map, wasn't it? World at War. But Verux.
No, but in the but I mean like in the Blackout, because you know.
That's what I'm saying.
No, but you're on about like for multiplayer.
No, I'm talking about Verux is in Blackout.
Right. Oh, okay, that's good then.
Yeah, but it used to be a multiplayer map, didn't it, in World at War?
Yeah, that's what I thought you was on about.
No. That I mean, like, so it was a multiplayer map. So whether there is more zombies maps, I don't know. But
zombies though.
5v5 is for the beta. It was 6v6 in TDM, and it was 5v5 in capture modes. We don't know what it's going to be. In competitive yet. We hope it's 5v5. It's going to be 5v5.
Yeah.
If they've made it standard 5v5, it'll be 5v5, surely.
Could be. It should be 5v5. I don't know.
I think 8s would be a bit tough then.
No, 8s would be 10s.
10s.
But we could just customize it and make it 4v5.
Yeah.
Like,
what we're chatting,
really make a difference anyway.
You have to see how it plays out, really.
Yeah, because then in a sense we're like going, we should be playing 12s then. If we're chatting about, do you know what I mean?
You just sound weird.
No. When you say 5v5.
No, because 8 is competitive of 4v4, so that's why it's 8. Because if you're doing 12v12, then you'd be like, all right, let's just get a bunch of random pub kids and let's play. But because it's 4v4 competitive, that's why it's 8.
Yeah.
So,
you were on about zombies before, and they're doing Blood of the Dead, aren't they? So it's the remake of Mob of the Dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't like it.
What?
You didn't like Mob of the Dead?
I'm not excited.
Mob of the Dead. I'm not honestly. I'm not a big fan of zombies anymore, but.
Yeah, not
what was that we're going to play after this? Was it zombies?
We are going to play zombies.
I really liked Mob of the Dead, and like,
zombies, like wanting getting cameras multiplayer.
Yeah.
That's fair enough.
But...
Yeah, there's
What's
some,
that? Did someone say we should play FIFA and keep the stream going? Huh? What?
I'm not playing FIFA after I'm not flipping rolling a podcast over to a FIFA stream. What? Why would I do that? Anyway, I reckon we wrap that up. This is, I think. Oh no! Right, do you know what's scary? You've done this like 3 times. Say your point, go for it. Because I feel bad every time it happens. Go for it.
Very briefly, Josh.
No. You don't have to say it briefly. Just take your time.
No, I
just
do.
Go for it.
I do now. I do. I simply just want. I just want Mob of the Dead. I want to play it again.
It's not that.
It
wasn't that good, though.
Is that what you were trying to say?
Wasn't.
Every time.
That's all I wanted to get in.
I
yeah,
do
because
as
that's
well.
why I brought up zombies.
I wish they
Right,
brought
Mob of the Dead.
back Call of Dead. I think I said this in the last podcast. Because the guy died, didn't he? George.
Yeah, George Romero.
Yeah, be good.
When you think about it, if you turn him into a zombie and he's dead, you know that's like oh god.
Stop,
Because
stop,
you can't.
Chat, stop.
You can't turn him into a zombie when he's now dead. It would be a bit awkward. Well, not awkward, but it's like, oh god. See, Joe, Cam, Ben.
Oh my god.
Ben's on the stream. You can't include Ben in that. You can't. I mean, I'm doing pro clubs. I mean, right. Do you know what? We're ending this, and then we're having this conversation. I'm not having this in the flipping podcast. Right, thank you very much.
One in the chat if you would like to see FIFA.
Thank you so much for joining us, guys. I think this may be it's definitely the longest podcast we've done so far. It's an hour and 25 minutes. But whether stop, Levi, don't help them. It's definitely the longest podcast, one of the most enjoyable ones so far. Not slag off anyone else. It's been but that's been very, very enjoyable. So thank you very much, guys, for joining. Guys, do you want to plug any of your Twitters or anything like that? Metro Beaming, I think yours.
A guaranteed follow back.
If you put them in the chat, because they'll appear next to the video as well, and I'll put them in the description
that's
as well.
Not fair. I can't do that. What the hell?
Oh, right, that's your problem.
Oh well.
But anyway, thank you very much for joining.
Do more for me.
Been a very.
I think that's it.
I think it is. 3 zeros? 3 O's.
I still find out.
Scary, do you any social media you want to throw in there?
See that.
Fortnite's
Right.
dead now.
Yes, I've had a sound podcast to be fair.
Yeah, it's been good, and I've really
It's
enjoyed
been rather
it.
enjoyable.
So,
It's
see
been
you next
alright.
week. We'll make this a recurring thing. Sound?
Yeah, well, I don't know what's gonna happen next week. No, there's none next
Don't
week.
start that,
There's
Joe.
none next week, but there.
Unless you would like to be. Oh, nice. I'll take over.
Maybe we'll see. I'll let if you to die, which is just brilliant.
Bruh.
Right at the end of the podcast, and I'm just waiting.
Yeah.
Well, there's some nice
There we
predictions.
go. Right, we're all good. We're back. Right, so
Better not freeze again. Look at Scurry.
that is gonna
I'm
be.
frozen. I'm
Scurry
frozen.
was
It should be back now. It should be back. Thank you very much, guys, for joining. I hope you have enjoyed this podcast, and we shall see you next time. Please subscribe, like, and everything else like that. And yeah, thank you very much.
XXX, the Clash Against Dead.